Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Now it's Yamal. Great ball, and he's in. Forlan! Fantastic from Forlan!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Probing pass. Neymar looking to run onto it. And that was very necessary. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Adams gets across to intercept that. Adams with the clearance. He might be in here. Goes for a shot. They've scored. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
England grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, easy pickings there. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Rivaldo. Messi. Can he get it through? It's Forlan! Oh, the ball's in for the pieces! Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner. Cannavaro gets it away. England have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cannavaro cuts it out. Oh, that's a key interception. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. And it's Neymar. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser.
Substitution on the field.
An exciting second half.
Number 18.
So when they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1.
Coming on the
They
field.
are already promptly back underway.
Vinicius Junior. Number 7.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that has been clubbed away. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super find. And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi. Vinicius Junior! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Danger averted for now. Serginho attempts a clearance. Oh, that's fabulous. That's going to go a long way. Costa Curta. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. And he's in on goal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. And he plays one through. Oh, robust challenge. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that looks a decent ball. No, it's just the goalkeeper's real chance! Oh, taken with style! And they get themselves in front!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
33 minutes is number 13, Vinicius Junior.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also...
Shooting chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Bangladesh surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he thumps it clear. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Messi. Looking for a runner. And he welcomes it in. Dyer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Nice looking ball. Oh, what has happened here? Look at the space and the shots! It's in! Dying minutes and we're all square again! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And this is Bebeto. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute
against
now.
Manchester United.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Lampard tries to pass it through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through. And he's there to make the challenge. It's good chance here. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Oh, super! Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
England finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lewandowski.
England are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Kukçu. Well, that is one more chance! It's a loose ball. Can he stop it going out? Can he finish? And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's the throw. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Corner number 2 then. Rijkaard with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Half-time getting close now. Lewandowski. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? De Bruyne. Threads one in. And there is the half-time whistle. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And the action is back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Real chance! He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, what has happened here? Well, that's a little loose. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out to the left it goes.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Mbappe! It's bounced back off the post. And they're back on the ball again. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Raul given the lift of his goal. Rijkaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. He's in space and looking for options. And the shot! It's in! England are back in business! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Couldn't squeeze it through. Into the channel. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's Salah! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Mohamed Salah has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Corner number 3 coming up. De Bruyne plays it short.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That looks a cracking ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's there to retrieve it. De Bruyne. De Bruyne looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. England, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. So having trailed, this to go ahead. Terrific save by Manuel. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Substitution for England, number 19, Raul.
Number 22, Rivaldo. Coming on the field, number 4.
Nice interception, well timed. And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Messi making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
Threads one in. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's looking wide. Neymar has it out wide and in space. He's being urged to shoot. He's having a shot! Rijkaard with the clearance. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for a runner. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And that is as far as they're going to go. Quality ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Oh, he's been caught napping! It's wrong! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And we have our very first corner. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lampard! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lampard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Out to the right. It's a pretty loose pass. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Danger averted for now. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now, he's got space here. Well timed, excellent interception. Right roll. The ball is bounced loose now. He can get that clear. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to...
Real chance! Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he did so well to adjust himself, Peter. It was just a question of the amount of control he managed to get on it.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
This is Lampard. Somewhat off target. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, well measured. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Oh, what has happened here? He slipped. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. India faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Oh, brilliant stop from Oblak! Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Raul. Number 7.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rashford.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Puyol cuts it out. Puyol getting this one clear. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Rijkaard. Played back in. Oblak breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Neymar tries to pass it through. Oh, super ball! Ah, that's a fine interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, number 11, Bale.
Roberto Carlos,
Number
and he's
10,
picked it up out wide.
Neymar.
Neymar.
Coming on
Well,
the field.
the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Messi. Number
Beckenbauer
9,
gets over and
Fernando
intercepts.
Torres.
And
Substitution.
Rashford. And it's Rice. He's gone for goal! That is decidedly lacking. Stood up well to him there. Looking to play him in. Oh, there's a probing ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time
There
for
will
them
be 3
to
minutes
try again.
added time.
Lampard. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are. And shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Messi. Davis. Cristiano Ronaldo. That has not gone well. Roberto Carlos. Spread out to the left. Neymar. Cruyff. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. A real chance! Tries to get it clear. And De Bruyne! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto Carlos. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Cruyff. It's a searching pass. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Caceres got a long way forward to join the attack. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. India are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Caceres. Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. He's going for goal! And he's played it back. And Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is doing no harm at all. Caceres, and it's Cruyff, knocks it out wide, back into the middle, nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shot could be on. Messi gets flagged offside. Rudiger. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Played down the flank. It's a goal kick. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Davis. They get a throw in. And it's Roberto Carlos.
There they go, hunting again.
Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
A try card. Oh, what has happened? Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that has been clubbed away. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Caceres. Vinicius Junior. Beckenbauer. It's a pretty loose pass. Caught offside that time. Davis has it in a wide position. Cruyff.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
It's run loose here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a little off target. Nice looking ball.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
De Ligt cuts it out. 5 minutes left on the clock. Look at the space here. Shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
All the way through to the keeper. Neymar. Decent chance! Oh, that's incredible! Finally! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Barcelona have a free kick. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Lampard. Messi. Oh, nice touch. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. Neymar. Roberto Carlos made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. A searching ball out wide. That has been cut short. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a cute ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cavani. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! This time, surely! Rijkaard gets it away. Now, can they get him away? Nicely shaped ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Himself into trouble there, free kick given away, and it's Cavani. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. And that has been clubbed away. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action.
Now with a quick
It is
request
0-0
for
here at
support for
half-time.
our World Charity Fund.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Cavani. Number 14, Bukayo Saka. Number 23, Phil Foden. Coming
Here
on the
we go
field,
again.
number 4,
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of
27,
possession and chances.
Serginho.
Okay, they haven't got much to show for it,
22,
but I think it's a
Mohamed
case of
Salah.
keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. That's an imaginative pass. Neymar has it in a wide position. And he's there to belt it away. There's a sharp little ball here. India have reclaimed it. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Ronaldo pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Neymar. Rijkaard gets it away.
Substitution.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, good take and a good... It takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Could be danger here. It's Bebeto.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Roberto Carlos. That's been cut out, well played. Great vision. Shot could be on.
India really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Ronaldo is there, and he can pick it up. Lampard. India looking to pass their way through. Nice looking ball. He's just misjudged that one. Tries to play it through. Oh no, what has happened here? And this is Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through. Can he finish? And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. They've played it
2
short.
added minutes has been indicated.
It's a sharp pass. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. And the shot's on here. He's having a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Maradona demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just...
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Bebeto voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation.
And
Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. India come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. No way through. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Costa Curta clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is... Chance for a shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
India have their opener. It is a goal on... And he's had a hit! Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Marquinhos is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Knocks it into space. Oh, good ball! And shooting chance! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Lionel Messi!
India are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Kavicha.
Shapes to shoot! Lampard! A legend of his time!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Lampard at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he cuts out the supply. Out to the right. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He is through here! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's quick to snatch it back. Can he get on the end of this? Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. Borussia Dortmund are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 8.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Lampard. Serginho. Kvaratskhelia. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Messi. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Pass is just off target. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
India find a position of real strength now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, what a mistake! And a chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
India absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
India are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Cannavaro, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Hernandez, and it's Serginho. It'll be a throw-in. Beckenbauer, somewhat off target. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Hernandez, looking to play him in. He might be in here! Chance, surely! Azar. Reinders. For Messi. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Messi. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Taking place.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Good ball, good take. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Kvaratskhelia. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. And this is Messi. Threads one in. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the finish! He scored! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
It's become a case of men against boys. He's onside. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. He has done it. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Messi. Now it's Neymar. And this is Lampard. Caresses it through. Messi. And this is Messi. Loose ball now, and there's a... And Bebeto! In for the pieces! It's there! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
I'd like to draw your attention to the
Cristiano
screen
Ronaldo
right now
collecting the match ball, and
service.
it is his. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking to play him in. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. Lampard. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Judge, surely! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Threads one in, and it's Messi. Now it's Lampard, and there's green grass ahead of him. And he's cut it out, and he's heaved it away. Can he get on the end of this? Now, can they get him away? And here's Raul. He's under a lot of pressure there. The ball is loose, and the chase is on.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's there to belt it away. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Roberto Carlos attempts a clearance. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And this is Raul. Raul couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And he's intervened well there. Played into space. Jordi Alba promptly onto that, and that is that. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Shoots! He scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have our breakthrough. He's one-on-one! Good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's another good win of the ball. Now that's well seen too. Beckham. Bale. Oh, really good feet.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Bale, he rises! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different. Baresi cuts it out. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Short changes him with that pass. And that's gone loose. Out of play for a throw. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
He's played it long.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Beckham standing over it.
Number 4, Bebeto.
Shevchenko! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's looking wide. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field is number 8, Maradona.
Played out wide. Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here.
Added time.
It's a mighty effort! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Looking tidy in possession here. And that will be the final act. India have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Van Bouten tries to clear. Oh, what has happened here? Ricky Puig puts his foot on the gas. Searching pass he's played there. Cleared away. And they're not going to make... Oh, that's ambitious! And that is a routine catch.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
It's played through for him. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Raul! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Goal!
A
After
momentary
19
lapse
minutes
exploited with glee.
number
I think the
19,
defence really need to
Raul.
wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now there's a fine ball. And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
India with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that's not going to trouble anybody. Getting on for a third of the way through the game.
Costa Curta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Raul. Could be danger here. Looking for the run. Cristiano Ronaldo. Raul. David Villa. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's gone looking for safety. Looking for a runner. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Bale. And he shoots! That is special! Gareth Bale! He's got himself an absolute peach. Barcelona are back in business. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rijkaard picks out, takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Raul. Cleared without complication. Well, they've got it again. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to belt it away. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now a droll. And there's green grass ahead of him. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Big chance! Oh, that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6.
This is their second corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 42.
Kunde attempts a clearance.
Substitution in progress.
And now they can spring out of defence.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona making another change here. Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication. That has not gone well.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 28. Ricky Point.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And here's Beckham.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Chance for a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk does really well there. He is strong. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's gone looking for safety. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. And the shots!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And here's Lampard. Now it's Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's beaten the last man. Shoots! Well, the ball's come loose here. Goes for goal! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Now, can they get him away? Nicely weighted ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Eto'o.
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shot, surely! Rijkaard clears. And here's De Bruyne! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Costa Curta. The pass is intercepted. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Howson cuts it out. Rodri. Oh, there's a probing ball. Out to the left it goes. And here's Eto'o. He is through here. And that is masterful defending.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 1
That
minute
looks a
added
decent
time.
ball. And it's made its way to him. And this is decent chance! And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And
So we
now,
are
I'd
still
just like
where
to
we
read
were
out our
at the
fan
beginning.
club members
It
who are
is
celebrating their
0-0 at the
birthdays
break.
today.
we're underway again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo, out to the right. Lampard, nice looking ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's a lovely, neat pass. Quality ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Beckenbauer. It's a really well-measured ball. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Played back in. They continue each to cancel the other out. Played out to the right. Roberto Carlos. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
There's no flag.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Eto'o. That has not gone well. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Zanetti attempts a clearance. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that.
That's good play from him.
It's a good ball out wide.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Danger averted for now. And smartly reclaimed. Spread it left. And here's Mbappe.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.